As a former world number 3 in FPL when I bench boosted in Gameweek 1, my bench boost is still active and this is my updated draft. Not only am I going to be bench boosting in Gameweek 1, but I'm also going to be free hitting or wildcarding in Gameweek 2 to really min-max my team at the start of the season.
It can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
The first player in my updated draft is Mo Salah.
Mo Salah, you little dancer!
The FPL king himself broke the FPL points record out of anyone ever last year, and I don't see him stopping anytime soon. He plays Bournemouth at home in Gameweek 1, which not only makes him essential, but he's essentially guaranteed a hat-trick, perfect for the captaincy. Next to him is his Liverpool teammate Florian Wirtz.
Football friend!
He's certainly not the Wirtz choice, considering he's going to be in the heart of the attack for that Liverpool team this year, who have somehow improved despite literally spanking everyone last year. And I am also so confident in Liverpool, big Virgil van Dijk is here too.
Who cares?
Although Kerkez and Frimpong are the much sexier options, right? Proper attacking fullbacks, Van Dijk is the only one we can guarantee who will start and will play 90 minutes every week in that Liverpool defence. And he's also got some goal threat, and he can also get those DEFCON points now, defensive contributions. So he is a great pick here to get those big boy points. Who else could get those big boy points is Jared Bowen. I actually think he's a player to avoid long term, but playing a newly promoted Sunderland in Gameweek 1 makes him the perfect player for my strategy. Bench boost Gameweek 1, proper go for it with a player against a newly promoted team, and then just wildcard him out after, and I don't have to care how well he does after that. A popular pick next to him is João Pedro. Looks to be nailed as the Chelsea striker for at least Gameweek 1, right? And with his ownership being so high, it could be FPL suicide to not go for him, as he's literally the most selected player in the game. More than Mo Salah right now. What? And also plays Palace at home, so he could still score points despite that too. Lovely. Finishing up the forward line, it is Dominic Solanke, where as long as this man is fueled by anime, he will continue scoring. He plays a Burnley team at home first, who were quite good defensively in the Championship, so it might not scream hat-trick for him, but is also one of the best fixtures on paper, so you just got to go for it for Gameweek 1, so why not go for it with him? And talking about going for it, I'm going to go for Mitoma. Now, we all know he's a class player that can literally make defenders to work for him, right? But a decent home game for him playing Fulham at home isn't really a fixture people will look at and be like, yeah, you really need to target him. But it still has the potential for a player like Mitoma to get that goal assist, 12-pointer, and absolutely get some spicy differential points for me. Lovely. Next to him and finishing up the starting midfield, it is Declan Rice. Yes, jump scare, I am actually picking Declan Rice in FPL. Alright, let me cook. Because this is quite an interesting one, right? You wouldn't really pick him normally, but Zubimendi joining, he might be more attacking now. He can get those defensive contribution points, which, yeah, isn't a reason to just get him. But playing against a Man United team away could get them here. But he could also be taking corners, so could get himself further forward, more chances of points, and more chances of attacking returns as well. Why not go for it? Risk it for a biscuit with a potential surprise package here. Not bad value for 6.5 million. Rice, baby. Other players who could be a surprise package is Mickey van der Ven and Pedro Porro. Thomas the Frank engine is at the wheel now, so this Spurs team could be very different. They do play PSG in a Super Cup game literally 4 days before Gameweek 1, so that's not really ideal. But having a very attacking defender and a cheap budget defender playing a newly promoted Burnley team who couldn't even really score that many goals in the Championship. Their top goal scorer was Josh Brownhill in midfield, so I think a clean sheet here is looking quite ideal for this double-up duo right here. And we finish up the starting 11 with Robert Sanchez.
What am I doing with my life?
5 million for a Chelsea goalkeeper who has a decent Gameweek 1 fixture will definitely do, especially considering I don't have to keep him long term, so I don't have to worry about the stress of him when he forgets how to be a goalkeeper and actually save the ball. But for now, he actually looks like he knows what he's doing, so I'll get him in for now. Moving on to the bench, and our first bench boost player, it is the goalkeeper Matt Sells. The Golden Glove winner of last season, may I add, and is only 5 million. Ooh. He has a great Game Week 1 fixture against a Brentford side who have literally lost their manager, their best players, and basically lost all of their hope at this point. Having 2 5 million price goalkeepers is a very wibbly-wobbly FPL decision, right? Normally, like, you would not do that. If you saw a random's team with this, you're like, yeah, they've never played FPL before. I'm not even considering them a rival in my mini-league. But me, I'm built different. Because I'm going for this strategy of bench boost Game Week 1 and then wildcarding straight out after, nobody else is going to have this duo of goalkeepers. Does that mean more points? Maybe. Maybe not. But what it does mean is I can have some potential of some differential combinations here, which, you know, is what I am going for. Such as with my next bench boost player in another Forest player, Elliot Anderson. Now, the main reason for that is obviously because of this chant right here. But also, he does have that sexy fixture. He can get defensive contribution points, and he's also on set pieces and can get forward to get some attacking returns too. At 5.5 million, I think he's the perfect bench boost player for Game Week 1, as not a lot of people will look at him because they don't really want to start him. But for a bench player, for a bench boost player, absolutely perfect here. One that's not too expensive, but one that I could rely on to potentially get some returns. My next bench boost player is West Ham's Wan-Bissaka.
He wins that ball so much.
Another one who is absolutely great value, has a great Game Week 1 fixture, but is not someone I have to rely on long term with my strategy. I think he has the potential to go big in the first game week here, which is why he's already owned by 30% of players playing Sunderland away in his first game. And my final bench boost player is Maxim de Kuiper. I'm getting real big Barco flashbacks here, but we'll ignore that. But he does look like he will be Brighton's starting left back this year, with Stupinan now gone to AC Milan. And De Kuiper is a very attacking fullback with a good enough Game Week 1 fixture for him to be on my bench boost and risk it for a biscuit for like 4.5 million. I think he could do very well. And that right there is my Game Week 1 FPL team latest draft, updated draft, bench boost active. That's going to be all. Thanks for watching, and also remember,
don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.